live on KTU.com. My name is Cubby, and we have Jennifer Lopez here. Everybody applaud for Jennifer Lopez. Now, the half hour is all about you.
Okay.
Not about me. It's about you and the listeners. In fact, it's so much about you.
And Pit.
Well, and yeah, we have a picture of Pitbull here.
Picture of Pitbull just looping
who's on
in the
your new song.
background.
Yeah, yeah. But it's so much about you. I'm not even on camera. Look, I am here. I just want to prove I am here with Jennifer
You're
Lopez.
not on camera?
No, it doesn't matter, because it's not about me. It's about you and the listeners for the next half hour, okay? Are you ready to answer every single question?
Yes.
Every possible question?
Every possible question we can get to.
All right, first of all, is it Jennifer Lopez or is it J-Lo? Because J-Lo was happening a few years ago. Is it back now?
It's so funny. I just did this thing on Ellen the other day, and she was like, introduce yourself. We did this like little skit thing that she does. I don't know if you see. It was pretty funny. She made me interview assistants and be crazy.
Okay.
Which I didn't really enjoy in the moment, but watching it back, it was funny. But she was like, introduce yourself as Jennifer Lopez, Jenny from the Block, J-Lo. But you can call me Miss Lopez.
Right, right.
So I'm all that. I'm
right.
all that. I'm J-Lo. I'm Jennifer Lopez. J-Lo is just who I am. I mean, when I'm out in the street and people see me, it's J-Lo.
Right.
It's not Jennifer Lopez. Right. It's J-Lo.
And you're back home in New York. You know, the Boogie Down Bronx, not too far away.
So they love that. They love a little shortening of a name, a nickname, the whole thing.
Exactly. Well, you can reach out many ways. You can hit us on Twitter using the hashtag KTU. You can go to KTU.com, which you're already on right now if you're watching this, and submit questions. And let's just get right to it. People want to talk to you. And you can read what you want too, by the way. I'm going to read the questions, but if you see something that pops out on you.
Okay, you go ahead. You start.
Well, the biggest question we're getting, and by the way, I'm blown away. I knew you were international. I knew that.
You knew I was international.
But I'm blown away by Brazil. Brazil showing mad love.
Really?
That's my Randy Jackson, showing mad love.
That's your Randy impersonation?
Everybody wants to know, are you coming to Brazil? Is Jennifer, and a tour in general?
Yeah, I mean, it's something definitely, I was saying before that it's, you know, before with all the movies and the music, there was never really enough time to take out to do like a world tour. But now I feel like I'm at the point in my life where I actually have a little bit more control over my career and my life.
Yeah.
Whereas before I really kind of didn't. That it's something that we really have in the plans to finally do and just take the time and do it. Could
you commit to this year, or is even that too?
Well, it depends when the album comes out. Right now we're just on the first single. We'll definitely do another single before the album comes out, at least.
Right.
Maybe 2.5 into the third one. I don't know. And then the album will come out, and then we'll kind of, usually after the album comes out, then you start planning the tour.
Right.
You know, so it just depends on how many months that takes.
Jay Lover Forever wants to know if you'll ever come to Ireland, speaking of touring.
I would love to.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. I love traveling. I love going all over the world. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, let's put it on the itinerary, somebody.
Exactly.
Yes.
How did your career get started? A very simple question from Chris. I mean, was it the Fly Girls, or was it before that?
It was before that, because I was dancing and singing professionally, you know, and doing tours and stuff like that with different little shows, you know, that I just, you know, auditioned for here in Manhattan. You know, when you're a dancer and a singer, you audition for Broadway and you audition for these national tours of this or that or the other. And so I did that first. So that's really how I got started. And then In Living Color was the first television thing that I ever did.
All right. That was probably early 90s then, you could say?
Yeah. I mean, that was like 92, 91.
Right, right.
Long time ago.
Yeah, time flies, right?
Oh my God, Cubby, tell me about it. You know.
Yeah, I know, but you look amazing. I don't know what you're smoking or drinking or what.
What I'm putting all over my face.
No, you're timeless. You look great. You look great, and people have commented about how beautiful you are on American Idol.
Thank you.
Just nailing it. And let's see here, Von Jorel. And by the way, I apologize if I don't say your name right, because we're worldwide.
Right.
Jennifer, I love you. You've been my inspiration for 12 years. How many tracks are on the brand new album?
Okay, first, hi to you, Von Jorel. I hope that's how you say it. And I don't know. It'll be somewhere between 11 and maybe 14.
Okay.
Somewhere there. I'm thinking 12, but I don't want to commit to that and then they were like, you said 12.
Yeah, yeah.
Are
you at a point now?
I don't want to disappoint anybody.
Are you at a point where there's like a lot of tracks to choose from?
Yes. I mean, I've been working on this project, the Love Project, for like 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, a little over 2 years now. So there's definitely songs that, you know, I can't let go of that I did even 2 years ago, and new ones that, you know, I know have to be part of the project. And so it's hard when you do that. It's the editing process and really making what's going to be the best album collection of songs for this album.
Tim loves J-Lo. How about this for a username? Are any other collaborations on the album besides Pitbull? I heard you might collab with Fergie.
Well, I always said that Fergie's one of my favorites,
Right.
and I'd always love to do something with her. We don't have anything on this album. We still could, at this point, even after the album's done, we could always collaborate with somebody. I'm thinking about doing one more collaboration right now. I don't want to say who yet, but we're thinking about it for the next single.
Right. How about this one right here from Maximus? This is great. Jennifer, you've done it all. Music, movies, restaurant, clothing, shoes, jewelry, perfumes. Would you consider doing some kind of workout video? I would totally buy it. Love you, J-Lo.
Thank you. I love you too. I don't know. I don't know about the workout video.
You would sell a lot, though.
Maybe. I don't know.
I love this because you can ask anything.
You can ask anything.
About the album, and we're going to jump all around because this is what this is all about.
This is crazy. Milan, Italy. It's like...
You don't tweet. I'm used to this, right? You don't tweet or do Facebook, do you?
I do tweet. I
not
do
a lot.
Facebook. I do a little bit on Facebook, but I'm more just getting into the tweeting.
Right.
You guys know that who are listening and who are tweeting right now. Like every couple of days, I'll do something. I'll do a little something because I just want you to keep up with everything that I'm doing and that's going on, and I love hearing from you guys. So I'm getting into it. I don't want to get addicted really to it because I see people literally with their face buried in their BlackBerries all day.
Right.
Like, I don't know that that's the way to live.
Exactly. You're probably the smart one of the bunch because you can get addicted to it.
It's so easy to get addicted. It's so easy.
A couple of people have asked online here. Is it Love with a question mark? Is that the album title?
Yes.
Why the question mark?
The question mark is because it's just a very complex topic, and it's something on all my albums from the beginning. I think this is my 8th album or something like that. Mm-hmm. It's always been the topic for me, and as I go along in my life, and with the more experience I gain, I realize that it just doesn't really clear up. It's just an ever-evolving thing. You're always learning. You really don't ever figure it out. You just have to try to be your best. And this is about that a little bit. This is about, some of the songs delve into kind of the power of what love is, and some of them delve into like what's wrong about it.
Right.
And some about what's right about it. So I think people, when they see the question mark, they think, oh, this is a negative thing. She's trying to say something negative. Absolutely not.
People try to read in.
Yeah,
right?
and it's not that at all. It's really about opening up the dialogue to talk about, like, hey, where are we in love right now? You know what I mean? Are we doing the right things? Are we doing the wrong things? Have we lost our way? What do you think? I think this is kind of wrong about it. I think this is kind of right about it. This is how it should feel. This is how it does feel. It's all of those things, you know what I mean? And then that's really what the project is about.
So is the whole album like a roller coaster about love?
It is, kind of.
There's some happy moments, some sad moments?
Exactly. It's love.
It's love.
That's what
love is. Yeah.
Exactly.
We got a song.
What the?
Collab it, baby. Cubby and J-Lo all over it. A lot of people have just written, and like Mary Reyes and who else? A young lady named Jennifer earlier. They write just "you're beautiful," and it's so nice. Is it weird? Is it weird just seeing that? Do you get that a lot? Is it weird?
Never enough for a girl. You never hear that enough. But yeah, it's so beautiful to always, to use their word. It's so great to always hear, anything positive from anybody out there, from your fans, because you really do put yourself out there when you're an artist, and you're saying, I hope that you like what I'm doing, and just to hear them come back with something, as simple as "you're beautiful" means that you're doing something right. You know, it's not. I never just take it as a physical thing, because I really do feel like beauty comes from the inside.
Right.
You can be physically like features in the right place, but if you're an ugly spirit on the inside, I really feel like that shows through. So we
got a tweet from Dragana
I'm trying to keep up with you. I just can't.
I know, it's fast and furious. When will the premiere happen for the music video on the floor?
The premiere, I'm actually just going to see the rough cut today.
Okay.
So we filmed it a few days ago, and so it'll be soon. I don't know that we have an exact date. We're just going to, fix it and put it out.
Just tell me what you're wearing in the video.
In the video, I wear a couple of different things.
Okay.
I wear a couple of different things. I think you're particularly going to, what's going to stand out is a kind of spidery thing, onesie.
Okay. All right. All right.
I don't know what to call it. Cat. I don't want to call it cat suit. That's so 80s.
Are you going to rip off your jacket right now and have it on underneath?
No. Yeah.
hang on a second. People are freaking out that they're actually on live. International fans want to see you live. Okay, can we repeat? Because people are tuning in.
Yes,
nonstop.
right now, yeah.
The tour. You
tour.
answered it 5 minutes ago, but you're planning something, but not now, right?
Yes, actually we are. It's something, like I said, now that I have a little bit more control of what I do in my career. Whereas before, it was like movie to music to we couldn't take the time off to this to that I should do this. Now I kind of feel like I have a little bit more say in what I'm doing, and it's not such a hamster wheel as it was before.
Hamster wheel, I like that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So now I can go, you know what? With this album, let's really plan a tour. Let's just take out the time to do it. So we won't do a movie for a year and a half or whatever.
Right.
It's fine. We'll be fine.
Well, yeah,
you know
exactly.
Right? Whereas before it was just like, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that. And so I really, really want to do that. It's something that I've talked about with, my manager and everything about, really making the time to do it. So I want everybody to know that.
I saw one go by, Andrew from Moscow, believe it or not. He wanted to know, of all your hits, which one is most special to you?
Wow.
Good question, right? Because you've had a lot.
Well, there's actually.
I don't mean to steal your words, but I'm thinking your first one. Honestly.
You like that one?
Well, I'm thinking that would be the most special to you.
My first album.
Well, that one, and If You Had My Love,
yeah.
which is technically your first.
Yeah, I mean that was a very special moment in my life for sure. But I think since then, it's really the songs. For different reasons and for what they mean to you.
Right.
There's a song on this album that I'm going to put out right now. And actually, there's a few songs, but there's one called Starting Over. And I don't know, I just captured something very real. And I feel very proud of that song.
Right.
Just because of what it says and the sentiment that it captures. And I just feel like a lot of girls will relate to it, so I think that's a pretty special one. But there's so many. It's so hard.
It's like
so
a yearbook
hard to
for you.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Like we were just saying, it's like 8 albums in, and to choose one song would be crazy.
Will you shout out Renee 201? She tweeted.
Renee 201, how are you? Do you hear me? Let me see if she writes.
Look what she wrote.
Where is she?
The second from on the Twitter, second from the top. No one, including you, will ever
understand the huge impact you have had on my life in the past 18 years. You are my idol for life. Oh, that's so sweet.
And Gabby, again, Jenny, please, world tour right now. Let's do an hour. Let's do an hour webcast about a tour.
I know, and come to Brazil, please. I am waiting for 11 years. That is not fair. Hey, 11 years is too long to wait for. I am sorry. Hey, I am sorry. This is my fault.
Great one from Flower Puff. Which do you enjoy singing more, in Spanish or English?
Oh, that's funny. I love singing English, but I gotta tell you, when I sing in Spanish, something different happens, even to my voice and to how I express myself. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's just, I guess, because it's one of the romance languages.
Really?
It's just, yeah, and
You feel sexier?
I'm a tad dramatic in real life, and so I enjoy the drama of Spanish music as well.
What's the most romantic thing anybody's ever done for you? That's from, I hope I'm saying this right, Stajoica. By the way,
say it again. Stajoica, what's the most romantic thing anyone has ever done for you?
And I really apologize again if I mess up any names, because we're worldwide.
We're trying. We're trying to do our best. The most romantic thing, I'm going to be honest with you, I cannot count the romantic things that Mark has done for me. He's really, really great in that department.
Well, give me a hint. I need to woo the girlfriend.
Woo the girlfriend?
Yeah.
I mean, he just does things that are thoughtful and loving. I mean, but at the same time, what's romantic to me now wasn't, romantic to me years ago is not right. Like what's romantic to me is seeing him play with his babies.
Okay.
Like I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, God.
And by the way, what's going on with the kids now when you're busy? Is Mark being Mr. Mom? Or?
Yeah, he's with them right now.
Really?
He's with them right now. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's we trade off. I'm with them a lot.
Right.
And I obviously have help because I'm now really getting into working a lot more.
Yeah.
And so that's a new phase for me and the babes.
If you don't mind, because we're really all about the album because that's what we're all about. But I got to bring up Idol.
Yeah.
You're busy with that too. Although not busy now, right? Because everything was taped.
Right.
When do you go live with Idol?
We go live in a few weeks.
March, right?
Yeah. Once they show all the cities that we visited, because we had to travel the country, and we did that. And now it's It's gonna go live in a couple weeks.
What was your first reaction when you got approached by American Idol?
I was like, no, I don't really see myself doing that. And plus, I knew my album was getting finished up.
Right.
And I knew that I was gonna do, a film